Morning guys. I thought for today's video I would take you through a little self-care day with me. I have literally just woken up. I don't even know what time it is. Okay, I woke up like half an hour ago about now. My face is still super puffy, super like morning face, and I've just woken up and made myself a warm tea just because I don't really like eating in the morning, so it's just nice to have something on your stomach that's nice and warm to get your day started without putting too much like heaviness on it or too much thought into what you need to do. So I'm going to start off with this warm tea today. I'm just going to say now that obviously this is a whole video based around self-care, and I've literally planned a whole day to do this because I'm trying to really start off with these, being intentional about how I move through my weeks and my life, and plan myself and plan my days and stuff like that. With my current circumstances, I can take a whole day off, not a whole day off, but I'm still filming, so to me it's still work, but I can take a day to do this. And usually I wouldn't put everything that I'm going to do in one day. I would probably spread it out across a couple of days, or I wouldn't feel like I want to do everything in one day. The same way today, I've got a slight plan of what I want to do, but I'm kind of just gonna not force myself to do anything, because if you force yourself to do it, is it really self-care? You know, if you don't enjoy doing it, is it actually self-care? I'm gonna keep that in mind. I feel like I'm the type of person to wake up with like morning dread. I'm gonna call it morning dread. I don't know if that's what people say or something like that, but I don't know, comment down below if this is you, but basically I'll wake up, and just because it's the morning and I know I have things to do, I will kind of like, my head will instantly start filling with all these kind of doubts and negative thoughts, like, oh, I can't believe I have to wake up and do this, I can't believe like I'm telling you, I'm literally just doing self-care today, and because I know I'm kind of filming it, it's slightly on a schedule more than usual. So my head was already filled with all these like negative thoughts and stuff like that, so instantly whenever those try and come in I always start off by trying to switch the narrative. Basically, like I was like saying, well, I always take a couple of breaths first of all, because breaths is just, oh, my safe haven. So I start off with some deep breaths because I've noticed that I feel like I've always had anxiety and I've always been an anxious person, but I'm very good at coping with it on kind of like a surface level. So I never really considered myself as an anxious person, but I'm slowly starting to consider myself as an anxious person. So I start off with a couple of breaths anyway, just to kind of like calm me down and realize that everything I'm thinking about, it doesn't really matter in the grand schemes of things. Like, you're not in danger, you're gonna be fine. You've just got a schedule today, like it's really not that deep. So just bring myself back down to earth with a couple of breaths, and then I will usually say, you know, like, because I'm thinking all these thoughts as if like I have to do this, like someone's literally going to not kill me, but you know, like say if you have to go to school and it's like, oh my god, a teacher will be disappointed in me if I don't go to school, something like that. Or, you know, like, you know, the government says I have to go to school, but then I try and stop it because into a narrative of like, I get to do this, I have the privilege of waking up today, I have the privilege to have a routine and choose to do this, like everything comes down to a choice at the end of the day. So I choose to do this and I'm happy with that choice, and I know that this choice in the long run will make me happy. So I kind of just switched narrative a little bit, and most of all just get started with the day, and it kind of drifts away anyway. It's just the first thing when you wake up, you're still tired, you're not ready for the day. I find that, you know, when it's summertime and it's sunny, sorry I'm talking so much in this intro, but when it's summertime and it's sunny, I don't really get that as much. Like the sun just makes me want to get up and do things anyway. But when it's like this outside today, to be fair, it's really nice blue skies outside. It's just super cold today. Like there's frost on the grass, there's frost outside, and it's like really cold when I've woken up. So it just makes you feel more like I want to stay in this little bubble and not move. But the quicker you get out of it, the better it will be for you. Like the longer you stay in bed, the worse it gets. So anyway, I'm gonna drink this tea and then slowly get started for the day. So one of my new habits that I wanted to form in 2022 was to be more organized. So that includes like scheduling more and just, you know, planning your day better. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of looking through my Google Calendar and seeing if there's anything that I need to do in terms of like more worky bits. And then I also did plan my self-care bits that I wanted to do today, because I feel like it allows me to organize my thoughts. So for example, now I'm realized that I got a bit of time between having this morning break and then getting ready for the day. So I decided to read a book in between. So yeah, I find that it helps me use up those in-between spaces more productively. Oh my god, that's so funny. The synchronicities, let's just pause this so quick, I'm so sorry. The synchronicities that I've been seeing recently is like insane. For example, it's just really small stuff like, I can't remember what happened. Right now, I'm reading this book, and the chapter that I'm on right now, it's like, it was January and the air was frosted, so she smelt nothing, which obviously has no kind of reference to me at all, but it's January and the air is frosted outside. Do you know what I mean? It's just slightly weird. It's just weird stuff like that. Anyway, ignore me. But it also says this did not dampen her enthusiasm. When I just spoke to you guys about how I woke up today, super like kind of, you know, those anxious worry thoughts come in and feeling like I didn't want to get the day started, and then I kind of like I haven't allowed it to dampen my enthusiasm. Wait, am I the main character? Right, maybe I'm meant to read this book today, you know? So I'm not even gonna front, I pretty much have a bath every day, but to make it a bit more relaxing and self-care day-ish, I add a bit of bath salts. This one's got frankincense, bergamot and CBD in it, and then also this bath oil that my sister gifted me for Christmas. It's by Rituals and I love their stuff, so I just add a bit of these special little things, and I feel like it just elevates an everyday task, because life deserves to be romanticized. So as I mentioned a little bit earlier, my face was looking particularly puffy, especially underneath my eyes, so I found these eye masks from Primark actually in my skincare collection, and I thought, since it's a self-care day, why not put them on? And they actually did a really great job at depuffing my eyes, so wonderful. Okay, so this might be a bad habit, but usually when I go in the bath, I want to watch something. If it's the morning, I'll usually stick to something quite motivational, like a workout routine or a morning routine or something like that. Or I'll listen to an audiobook, but because I read earlier, I just went with a video for today. Okay, as you know, your girl's black. You know that, right? So you gotta cream your skin after a shower, a bath, whatever it may be. Even if you're not, please cream your skin, because your skin does get dry even if you can't see it. Yeah, I feel like, again, when it comes to simple everyday tasks like this, the way to elevate it for the self-care days, for the morning routine, is using a luxurious cream, lotion, whatever you call it, using maybe a perfumed one. I knew I was going to be in the house today, so it wasn't really a big deal for me, but also creamy, like doing these actions with intention, just being more mindful and being more present in the moment is what just helps you feel more, I can't find the word, but more romanticized about life, more main character, more that girl. Whatever you want to name it, I feel like when you just do things with intention and being super mindful in what you're doing, it just elevates whatever it is. Right, so I'm all dressed and ready for the day now. I kind of got sucked into YouTube a little bit. I don't know, I never know if it's better, even if I'm listening to an audiobook, I still get sucked into it, and I'm like, I take extra long to get ready, but it's a self-care day, so I'm allowed to take extra long to get ready, okay? I'm trying to remember what I said earlier. If it's stressing you out, is it really self-care? The plan today was to kind of go for a little walk out, because one of my year ahead like self-care tasks that came up, because I did it for myself as well, because why not, was to get out into nature more. I know that my spirit guides love when I get out into nature, and I receive a lot of messages when I actually take the time to be in nature as well, and I just feel calmer as a kind of overall feeling. So that was kind of the plan today. As I said earlier, it's quite cold outside, it looks like it's warmed up a little bit anyway, but my plan was to go out, go to the park basically. My plan was to go for a walk before I ate, just to like get out the way, really making it sound like a chore, but it's kind of like once I walk to the park, I feel like I've done my walking, if that makes sense, because it's not really just like up the road or something like that. It is if you drive, but it's not. You get me? So that was kind of the plan, and then I could get back and then I can just like be in my home environment for the rest of the day. But I'm now getting hungry because it's like 11 something or something like that, and I haven't eaten properly. I haven't eaten anything yet, so now I'm like debating, do I do that, do I not, do I just go for a walk around the block and get some fresh air? I want to get out of the house today at least for like 15 minutes, so maybe I just go for a walk around the block. That's really boring though. Again, it's like, is it self-care if it's stressing me out? Not really. So maybe I just do it, because once I'm out, you know. So I'm gonna just get a coat because it's cold. I'm gonna bring my gloves with me anyway. I just know it's gonna be cold outside, so gloves it is. She comes to the tally. Sorry. Apologies, you probably heard that song a million times on TikTok today. Honestly guys, I have no idea where I'm walking to right now. I'm just kind of walking around until I get bored of walking. That's the idea. Hello. Hi. Hey. I'm back from my walk and I've made something to eat. So I don't know if this is really gross or not, but I basically put avocado and then I put these pickled onions on top. Is that weird? I don't know, I've never done it before, so we'll see today if that actually tastes nice. And then I've also got a little yogurt here, corn yogurt, strawberry, and then just a little maca that I like to make, which is basically 1 spoon of coffee, 1 spoon of hot chocolate. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this now. I'm probably gonna watch some more YouTube. Look at my cute background 2022 vision board. I feel like I just feel so motivated whenever I see this. Oh my god, look how much shit I've got going on. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this and watch some YouTube, I think. Hopefully I don't get too sucked in this time. Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. Lost and down and all you pussy. Hating trying to knock me off my grind. Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47, my head and lost and down and all you pussy. Hating trying to knock me off my grind. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Hey guys, so it is time to do a little workout. I have been telling myself, like, every single week I put on my schedule, go to the gym. It's just one day a week basically, because I need to start having the confidence to go in the gym. I guess today just isn't that day. Like, I already left the house, it's really cold outside, the mood's not there. One of these days I will push myself to go to the gym alone. I promise. But until then, it's at-home workouts. Woo! I have worked out once this week already, and that was a leg and abs, I want to say, workout. I might do a full body workout. Do you know what? These workouts are really hard for me. Anyway, I can do about 15 minutes sometimes. Yeah. I just had to make a purchase. I didn't have to make a purchase, but everything was in the sale and everything was like a ridiculous price. And I've got a holiday planned, so I'm like, it would kind of be really stupid of me not to make a purchase. It wasn't even me justifying it because I really did not want to, but I needed new jeans. And the jeans were like £9. No, sorry, the jeans were £10 and they were used to be like £35, let's say that. And then there was like there was something else as well. Oh, it was sandals. I needed some sandals. Those sandals were like £20 and they used to be £50. So you see my dilemma that I had here, but I really did not want to spend any more money. So I'm kind of pissed off at myself, kind of pissed off at life at the moment right now. So that's why I just want to work out my anger. So yeah, that's the mood today. These shorts, which this is the first time I'm wearing them, but these are from Primark, and they're made from that recycled material that they've been doing, which is like really soft. But the only thing is this. Basically, this came with a matching top that's like a long sleeve. It's a crop top. It's really cute. But when I wore the crop top, my hair was out as well, and it like kind of, it's that fabric where if stuff brushes against it, it kind of pulls and comes out a bit. So be wary of that. Obviously it's not that expensive, so there's that, but it is a little bit annoying if you're not, you know, if you're buying something and then you, with one wear, it's going to get ruined basically. So hopefully this doesn't get all pulley and stuff, but these are the shorts. Ooh, booty girl. I really only have back booty. Does that make sense? Like, if you saw me from the front, I'm very straight. You see the dilemma here. Like, there's just, she doesn't really have hips. She's not like, you know, oh yeah, but whatever, we're happy with ourselves. Shorts, and then also Primark as well, which is this sports bra. I always just take out the filling of the sports bras because they're just a bit weird and they always go weird in the wash, but whatever. I love this cobalt blue color. Like, I'm realizing it's one of my favorite colors to wear. Oh, also this jumper is actually from Motel Rocks a couple of years ago now. It's really nice, and I kind of stopped wearing it, but I've been wearing it again recently. Also, you might have just seen me pull some oracle cards, which are the sacred self-care oracle deck. I just like to pull those cards now and again to figure out if, like I said at the beginning, like, am I doing these self-care tasks because I enjoy them, because it's going to benefit me, or is it because I saw someone else do it and they are the current it girl? They're giving me it girl vibes and I want to be in that vibe. But what's the point of doing the thing if it's not actually going to be benefiting you? But it turns out everything I pulled anyway was stuff that I planned to do today. One of the things I pulled was be still, which is something I definitely have been trying to implement this year. If you saw my 2022 vision board video, you kind of know my goals for the year of 2022, which is one of them is to meditate more and just sit in quietude and stillness a lot more, because I spend a lot of time alone, but I don't spend a lot of time in silence, if that makes sense. Like, I always have YouTube going, or I'm doing work, or my mind is doing something basically. So it's just will be just nice to learn how to embrace quiet. So I'm going to do a 20-minute full body workout. Wish me luck. Ooh. My arms are fucking killing me. Make sure you're sitting back in between each crunch. You gotta pay me to care, yeah. Favorite rapper is me, her favorite rapper. His favorite rapper is me. I just thought, oh, I'm having the time of my life.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for today's 30-minute stretching.
So I ended up heading to the kitchen to see what I could eat for lunch, since I was feeling pretty hungry after that workout and everything else. I actually ended up finding some leftover mince, so I was like, yep, perfect, great source of protein, and I don't have to do any cooking technically, so brilliant. And then there was also the other half of the avocado that I used from this morning, so I took that out as well to help with it. Bit of lime juice, you know. And then I paired it with some sweet potato, and then I thought I'd just make it into a jacket, so I ended up putting those in the microwave just to soften up a bit, and then I put them in the air fryer a little bit later on to crisp up. Hi, so workout done. Activity number 1 of the self-care oracle card is done. So I've just put on something to eat now because I'm hungry again, obviously after that workout, and I also made a protein shake. Me being me, I decided to make it in an empty water bottle that I had left over. I was like, this isn't gonna work. It absolutely did not work. Absolutely wasted a lot of protein. And also I forgot that this is a 500 milliliter bottle, and I meant to only put 250 to 300 milliliters in. So yeah, it was a bit of a numpty and accidentally filled it too high, but oh well. Oh gosh, also my muscles are already killing me. My legs are like, which means it's only gonna get worse from here, so hopefully this protein helps me out a bit. I don't know if it does that, but yay. So here is the lunch that I created. Not gonna lie, usually I do not have such a lavish and large lunch, but I found some mince that were left over from a dinner I think we had this week, and some sweet potato, so I was like, yes, let's go for it. Okay, so that lunch was actually delicious, like yum. Yum. And I'm not even full. I think I'm on like the cycle of my period where, well, my period's not, I haven't got it yet, but it's like PMS time, where I want to eat everything. I think I've said this before, but either I'm on the no appetite one or I'm on the eat everything in sight one. Currently it's the latter. The sun has officially gone down, but that does not mean the self-care day stops here. No, no, no. No, no, no. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some skincare now. As you can see, my skin is not looking the best. Like, I've got a breakout here, I've got something here, some, like, it's everywhere. I don't know. I think I'm just using, I don't know whether the products are doing, like, my skin's doing a purging when I use certain products, or my skin doesn't like certain products. I don't know. So I think I'm gonna go for a scrub. I didn't bring my tripod upstairs like an idiot. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna have to bend down. I think I'm gonna go for a scrub. Ooh. And I'm gonna go for a face mask. This is my little skincare drawer. I organized everything in my organization video. It's not the best, but it's, you know, everything's in one place, and I love that for me. So what did I say? A scrub. Got one from Body Shop if I could find, oh there it is back here. This Body Shop Seaweed Scrub Pore Cleansing Exfoliator. And then okay, I'm gonna use this again because I really need to use this up. It is, right, so this is a little like sample size of the Umbrian Clay Purifying Mask from Fresh. I used it the other day and it's actually really nice, so I think I'm going to use that again. So I've kind of started this new thing this year where once a week I block out an hour of my day to do something for me. This is usually about future me, so focusing on projects or long-term goals that I have and either researching about it or building up my knowledge in some way or just working out my ideas. It means that I can, you know, work on my long-term goals consistently without overwhelming myself with the idea of the future. And I find that's really been helping me. Last thing today, I think what I'm going to do is do a bit of journaling in this cute journal. My mum got me this for my graduation, so much appreciated. I was actually saving it for the new year because I didn't want to start a journal like halfway through the year. But this year I'm like trying to commit to doing it more frequently just so that I can look back on it as sort of a reflection thing, a self-reflection thing, and just, I don't know, maybe when I get older I'll be very interested in what I wrote. So I'll probably do a mixture of this, and then if I feel like it I will head into my manifestation book, which I've showed you guys a million times by now, but want to write out my long-term goals versus my short-term goals. So short-term goals in terms of like stuff I want to do / achieve this year, versus long-term goals, which is stuff I need to start this year but I don't expect to finish by this year. Yeah, just so that I'm a bit on track and I can like compartmentalize them. Oh, also my mom got me this pen with a crystal on it. I think this is from Typo. Yeah, it is from Typo. She got me this as a graduation gift as well. It's very cute. So this is my little setup. I feel like a wizard. Anyway, this is my little setup today. I'm going to also burn a lavender candle. This is lavender and chamomile. It's lasted me ages, and it was from TK Maxx. I had it since I was at uni, but I'm going to burn this as well because it's very relaxing, very calming. So I ended off the day with writing out my short-term versus long-term goals, and then I also wrote myself a gratitude list because I like to do this every time I'm kind of future planning or manifestation planning or whatever you want to call it. Gratitude can literally be like the smallest thing or the biggest thing. It doesn't have to be crazy, especially when I'm struggling. Like, I'll literally put like, I'm grateful for clean air in my lungs that allows my body and brain to function. I find it also beneficial to write why you're grateful for that thing. For this time round, I wrote, I'm grateful for my time of which I use to rest, create and produce. I'm grateful for the silence that surrounds me. It helps clear my thoughts, highlights my fears that I can then soothe, and brings me closer to divine wisdom from my ancestors and guides. I'm grateful for my hot water bottle. It keeps me warm whenever I'm cold. And I'm grateful for this scripting/manifestation journal. It helps motivate me, brings me clarity, and eases anxieties as I move towards my goals and dreams. So I'm sitting here editing this video now, and I thought I would just put a little outro here. My eyelashes are all falling off and I forgot to say in the video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. I'm also open for personal tarot readings if you're interested. There will be a link in the description box. And yeah, if you're new here, subscribe. I post mostly spiritual and lifestyle content, so if you are interested in a combination of those things, then hit the little subscribe button below. And I will see you in my next one, guys. Thank you again. Bye.